proud of
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans.
It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come in after a win last week, and it had been some time since we said that. That broke a 9-game skid.
So I'm not sure if that was happiness or relief in their locker room after the last game. Let's see if they can put a second win together.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Throwing now, Newman on first down. It's caught right side by Daniels. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. The first carry now. This is Johnson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Newman. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. He'll get this to Ward. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run. Tomlinson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. They 6-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Here's Newman to throw. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Tomlinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. Ooh, the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Bradshaw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll throw on 1st down with Newman. And Daniels has it over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Newman. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Newman. Throw left side complete. That's Daniels. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's Newman. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. From midfield now, here's Newman. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Bradshaw busts through the tackle. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. It's caught. It's Miller. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Bradshaw. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Swan, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. They run with Harris. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Bradshaw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Extra point safely through, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the gun, it's Newman. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Newman looking to throw it. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Newman. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. This is Harris. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. So on 2nd down, the field, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. Finding his target, it's Ward. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Bradshaw. This one left side caught by Swan. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back to throw again. Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to Johnson again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newman. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Daniels. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Newman. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now Newman. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it a 2nd down. And to throw again here, Newman. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they
got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Bradshaw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. From the gun. Bradshaw over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So just just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things as it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
Houston set to take over. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Newman. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. But the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll try and throw for it with Newman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texan 16. 69 yards on the ground for him so far. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Operating from the gun, Newman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now 24. Back in the play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
On 2nd down, Newman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, this is Tomlinson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground, Tomlinson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. This is Harris. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Back to throw. Newman over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Newman. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back to throw. Newman. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Newman. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Newman will throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Newman on second down. He gets this to the former Aztec, Kahale Waring. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here's Tomlinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And this is Tomlinson. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Pittsburgh, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.